Hello everybody and welcome to another 180 Markets Weekly Wrap on a short holiday week. Well friends, there is an expression, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And that is what the market is making you feel right now, uncomfortable. We're up, we're down, last night closed down a few percent, all in the last hour of trading. Well, what do? Let's focus on what is rationally happening, and that is gold. And the reason that gold is moving is because it is doing exactly what it should do, because there are two big structural tailwinds. Number one, it is a hedge against inflation, and number two is a hedge against uncertainty. So that is a theme that we're looking for in the markets, and there's nobody that focuses more on themes in markets than Shaun.
Thanks, Craig. There's definitely a lot of people that focus on themes a lot more, especially the fundamental guys out there. It's great to have the gold stocks just going crazy.
Yeah.
The gold has just absolutely gone nuts. I think it is due for a bit of a pause or a rest. And gold stocks today are just, they're just going up and up. But that means we've got to be a bit cautious. And there's also other themes in the market, which is great. Rare earth stocks did really well. There were some stocks that had fantastic moves. It doesn't feel as bad as what things are, because I think America could be going into a recession worldwide. I don't know what's going to happen. It feels like Trump has just delayed the inevitable. But let's just enjoy the movers while they're there. Now, we came into the office on Monday not knowing what to expect. There were, 18 capital raises, 18 trading holds?
Yes.
Crazy amount.
Something nuts. So we have had access to a lot of them. But the theme we saw this week was strategics cornerstoning placements and taking the whole thing. Ariella, you took a big interest in that. Tell us.
Yeah, it was really interesting this week. There were more than 6 strategic placements, and we always find that interesting because it usually means that it's not open to the rest of the S708 world. And it's obviously a big backer coming into these stocks. So I'll mention a couple this week. Firstly was Aguia. Aguia raised at 5 cents with some options, and that placement went solely to Patras. Dateline, DTR, they did 2 placements this week, both at a premium, 0.7% with options as well. One was to a US institution and another one to a private institutional investor. Pretty interesting one there. That's a gold play. STK announced a placement this morning at 9.1 cents with Zijin taking a 2.4% stake in the company. PNN, Power Minerals, a Shanghai fund, took a placement there at 6.5 cents. ARL, a mining company, took a 5% stake at 4.3 cents. And finally, PCS. They raised at a 36% premium with First Quantum and Eagle Eye at 15 cents. So many strategic placements this week. Everyone is looking at the markets with all the movers out there and seeing opportunities. Now over to Shaun to talk about a few more raises from the week.
Sure. So one that was very interesting and also at a premium, PGY. I don't even know the name of that company.
Pilot Energy, Shaun.
You follow it, don't you?
Yeah, our longtime friend Brad Longo trying to build a gas juggernaut in the Perth Basin. The stock was suspended. They're restructuring it now. So good luck to Brad. It is a lot of capital that you've raised so far, so let's hope for the best.
They aren't trading at that 1 cent, so don't know how they got their raise away. $5 million, and they're trading at 0.7. So the whole thing is, amazing that they got the deal away.
Some listed options in that one as well.
I know, but the listed options are just that extra bonus.
That's right.
BOT, another big raise, $40 million at 33 cents a share. They did raise at 30 cents last year, and I remember the share price hitting mid-50s after. So hopefully for investors that took, it has the same theme. BOT, they raised $40 million at 33 cents a share. I remember last year they raised at 30 cents. I think after the raise, it went into the 50s. So hopefully for investors that took, it does the same thing. TMK, Greg, you love TMK. I always hear you talking about TMK.
That's right.
So much so you got me to even buying the placement. Tell me why I bought.
TMK has that mega upside in gas in Mongolia that we're always looking for, Shaun, and that they will be drilling for a well, I believe, in around the June timeframe.
Yeah, okay, so exciting times there for TMK. TSO, now, it was a heavily cornerstone placement. We did get scaled back quite a lot, which I was disappointed with. I love following the big boys into there. Greg, some amazing names have backed the company continuously. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. It's a gold explorer.
Yes.
And I mean, a lot of these gold explorers haven't really moved. And TSO, I don't know, I remember they've raised money last year a few times. That's probably at the similar price. So eventually, it's either going to go up or down.
That's true.
Or it could stay the same. I don't know. GLN, Greg?
Gallon Lithium raised money again, $13 million raised at 11 cents from our friends at Petra. And look, Richard Hosney, chairman, he is trying many different things. He's out to his third offtake partner. Started out with Glencore, and we're moving it on from there. So he is trying. What doesn't work, you got to try again, and let's hope for the best there.
There were quite a few movers this week. Let's just not even mention the gold stocks, because everyone knows, like everyone holding gold stocks has probably had a decent week. But I mean, rare earths stocks are looking good. There were a few good announcements. SGQ announced something St. George that was very interesting. The share price finally moved. Arafura had a great week.
Arafura, yes. Our friends, we actually interviewed Daryl Kazuto about 6 months ago. We can link to that video as well.
Yeah, it's not we, it's you. You interviewed them. Yeah, I can't interview very well like you, Greg. And BRE is another one that had a fantastic week. So, yeah, great to see movers.
Okay, everybody, on this short week here, it's all about the future in the markets. And let's conclude with this. Ariella, what are you looking for next week?
Thanks, Greg. So we'll be looking at a lot on the market after this week, specifically rare earth stocks that haven't moved yet with those projects that may have been forgotten. Some scandium niobiums, especially with SGQ, they do have a niobium deposit as well. A few stocks moving in that sector. And as well as that, obviously we're going to be watching the gold price. It is at crazy levels right now. It could keep going up, it could go down, no one knows. Your guess is as good as mine, but I'll leave it with that. It's a great long weekend this weekend, so we'll see you next week.